that a wrap dress can be one of the most flattering pieces in your wardrobe? Let's find out how to make one with a fabulous flounce. As you can see in this video, let's recreate it. In today's video, you will learn how to create a stunning wrap dress with a flounce that enhance your figure and adds a touch of elegance. What we needing is a fabric. You will need your fabric, and if you want to put a lining, you will need your lining, and you will need the sewing machine for this. You will need thread, pins, basic tools to do this. Let's go over to the tutorial now. So for this tutorial, I'm making use of an Ankara. As you can see, this is the finished work. At the end of the tutorial, you should be able to make yours. I'll be making use of an Ankara, a cotton Ankara for this tutorial. Also, the cutting process is actually the most crucial part of this project because it involves the pattern pieces for our dress. Don't worry if you are not experienced with pattern making, because I will show you how to create your own custom pattern pieces as you're watching, just using your own measurements. We're using a basic measurement for this. Please do not miss any tutorial, because every point in this tutorial is actually important. So whether you're looking for a special dress for an occasion, this is for you. Yes, let's go over to the tutorial. Please do not miss any part. Let's go over. So for this wrap, we're making use of this 6 yards of Ankara. First thing that we'll have to do is to get the exact measurement. And to get the exact measurement, we have, for the full gown, we are using the bust, the waist to the floor, the shoulder to waist, the round waist measurement, the shoulder measurement, and the wrap. For the wrap, we're using 6 inches. 6 times 2 is 12. So we'll be doing for the waist. So for the waist is 34. We're plussing 34 plus 12, which is a round wrap. We'll be having 46, and we'll add 1 to this 46. We'll make it 47. So we'll be dividing 47 by 3.14. So approximately we'll have 14.9, or if we divide 46 by 3.5, we have 14.6. That's, we have 14.6. Either way, we're approximating it to 15. So approximate it to 15. So that will be the radius. Our radius will be 15. And then to get the length we're using, which is the waist to the floor, is 42. But we're taking the ruffles that we'll be using. The ruffles we'll be using, I want to use 9 inches. So we'll be minusing 42 minus 9, which will be 33 inches. We'll add 1 to make it 34 inches. So for the full length of the skirt part, is 34 plus 15, which will be 59. We're having, 34 plus 15, we have 49. So this 49, we'll be timesing it by 2 to fold it. So we'll do 49 plus 49. That is 98. So on the fold, we're going to cut out 98 inches. So this is already on fold. It's already on fold, and that makes it 49 on fold. So this is already on fold 49. I'll place it on the floor, and then so we have over here, we have 49. I'm trying to make everything equal. So we take this edge, and try to form a cone. So I'm trying to form a cone, and then I'm trying to leave an allowance. So we'll measure 15 from the edge here. We'll take out 15, you mark. So this is 15, and the next measurement we'll be taking will be the full length, which the waist to the floor, which is 42 inches, and which is 34 inches because I'm taking out 9 inches for the ruffles. So we'll measure 34 inches from this point. We'll take out here. I'll measure 34 inches like so, and then we'll mark from the edge here. And then we'll take out, we're trying to make 49 as the length. You mark 49. You mark 49. So we're trying to connect it. So as you can see, we have connected it from that point. Don't bother about this side. This is going to be the back, which is the center back. This is the center back, and this will be for the wrap side of the gown. So this will be for the wrap side of the dress. So to form the curve, we need to get the curve part.
Yeah.
So depending on how you want your ruffles to be, like how you want your slits, your curve to be, that part is a bit curvy, so we want to curve here to meet here. So and this curve must not affect the waist measurement. You curve it to meet here. So when you are cutting, you're not cutting the back. Remember, the back it's a normal cycle part, while the front has the curve part. The back doesn't have the curve part. So while you're cutting, we'll cut here first out. So we have cut here first out. We want to cut the second part, and the second part is here. I'm not going to cut it exactly. I'm going to leave some allowance. So this is, if it was a cycle skirt, cycle dress, this is what you need for your cycle dress. All you need to do is to add an allowance from here to here to complete here. But because of we're curving the front part, we are not making it full cycle skirt. So this folded point, this is where you're cutting. You're not cutting this down part. As a beginner, please, you're not cutting this down part. You get this point now where the curve is. It's what I'm doing like so. Make sure you don't cut the other side. Okay, so this is what you have for this flare side, for the skirt side. So let's cut the upside. For the front, we want to cut the back, and for the back, the shoulder for the back is 16 divided by 2 is 18. Divided by 2 is 8. So shoulder to nipple measurement. Nipple measurement is 11. You're marking it like this, 11. And shoulder to waist. The shoulder to waist we're using here is 17. So make it 17 and half. You go ahead at this point to mark 8 inches. So for the waist is 34. 34 divided by 4, 8.5. You mark like so. We'll take out allowance of 1.5 inch. You can make yours 2 inch, and then we're adding 1 inch. So we'll add 2.5 inch for the waist, 1 inch for that, 1 inch for that. Then for this, please, you roll it out straight. You roll it out straight. So we're trying to get the what do you call it, for the armhole. Let's see. So for the armhole measurements, the armhole measurements we are doing is you can go up by 2 inches. So if you're going up by 2 inches here, it's 9 inches. So we go up and mark 9 inches. And from here to here, you take ½ inch. When you take ½ inch, so you come in by, to get your slope, come in by ½ inch, you mark. So this is the slope. Come down. You don't want 1 inch, but I'm coming down by ½ inch here. The shoulder, 3.5 inch for the back, and I'm taking 1.5 inch. For the slope. So for the bust measurement is 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. Mark 10, and we'll add the 1.5 inch for the bust. So we'll go ahead to cut this part out now so that we can do the wrap side. So you have to mark 6 inches from this your middle point. Now the 6 inches serves as the wrap. So you take 6 here, you mark 6. So I'm trying to mark 6 so that it's straight. Then we're placing this on top this. So we're placing this on top this. So for this 6 inches, we're covering from this point to, we're slanting it to meet this down part. So let's go ahead first to make the downside equal. So this is what we need to work on, and then I'll take the ruler. I'll take this ruler. You can either curve it or you can slant it out. So from this point, now let me mark this point. So from this point, you want to slant it to meet. You want to slant it to meet this point. So from here to, let me mark here, right? From here to here, we have like about 6 inches. So you know that the opening of your cleavage should be like 6 inches. So you might want it to be wider than this. Now you see, you can want it to be wider than this, and you go in by what? You go is if you want your cleavage to actually show. But this is okay for the client. This is actually okay for the customer. So all you need to do is to go ahead to cut this part out for the wrap. What the front will eventually look like for the wrap. This is what it's looking like. So let's mark where our dart is going to be. So from this middle, the nipple to nipple is 4 inches. We'll mark 4 inches. And for that 4 inches, we are notching. So I notch all material at this 4 inches. And for this wrap too, I've also notched. I've notched both sides. So this is for the back, and this is This is for the up, this is for the down part. These ruffles, since it's a flounce, it's not a straight ruffles like a flounce. I want to use this. I'm gonna manage this to cut the flounce. So what I will do is I'll fold it into two. So I'm folding it into two, and let me check the length of it. Let me see. The length of this is almost 45. That is, let's say 44 inches. I'll fold this into two. That's into two, another into two this way, right? Into two, another into two this way. I'll go ahead to fold it again into two like this. I'll go ahead to fold it into two like this. I'll just cut from this down part here. I'll measure. It was at this point I knew I'm going to add to this fabric, because I just figured out that it won't be enough for the flounce I want to add. So you might literally need to manage your fabric if you're using 6 yards of fabric. I had to add lace to this to complete the flounce that we need. Manage this for the flounce. So this is what we have, right? So let me mix. We have like about 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can make it longer. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. So I'm attaching this to this particular style, as you can see. So this is the front and this is lace. So I'm only adding this to the bodies and for the flair side. So let me show you. So this is it, and this is the back. For this back, you can either use a bias to turn it. This is the back. For the back, you can either use a bias to turn it, or you can use an interface to just close it off. So for the front, let me show you. I've pinned it now. I will use this lace as the knit to knit down this fabric. So I'm using the lace to knit down. So I'll just do front to front and then I'll close it up. So like I said, I'm adding lace to the fabric. So this is the front. I've joined the front. I used the lace to turn. Is what I mean. So the front will be having this lace. Why? This is my dart. I've taken my dart. Let me show you. I've taken my dart. The back too, I did the same thing. I took that, and then for the neckline, I didn't use. This is what I mean. You cut like a tiny piece for the interface to just close the back. The back. So this is what it's going to look like for the front. Now for the back, for the skirts, let me even show you what I've gone ahead to join this. You see, and you can see how it's creating that the wavy stuff. You can see how it's creating the wavy stuff. So I've added lace in between the fabric, in between the Ankara. So I added some lace to this to complete it. So let's keep this one aside, which is this. So for I'll get this, which is the skirt part of it. I'll get this, then I will join. Let me open it so that you see what I. So I've opened this up. Now this is the flair part. I will run it from here. You can see it's complete. So I will join the front and the back, the up and the down together. Sorry, I'll join the up side and the down part to make one piece. So you join the up and the down side to make one piece. After making it one piece, I'll go ahead to attach the flounce. So for the flounce, I'll keep some inches at the top part. So after joining it, you measure. Since you'll be wrapping it, you don't want it to, the frills to get to the top. It won't be nice. So you measure about 5 inch, and then from that 5 inch you can now join your flounce down. So I will join the up and the down, and I will attach the flounce, and then I'll place it on my mannequin to show you what it looks like. Because it will be complete, I will have attached the sleeve by then. So I'll place it on my mannequin to see what it looks like. If you want to add collar on your own top, now if you want to add collar, because collar will sit practically from this edge to this edge. If you want to add collar here, you would not need to cover this edge. So I'm not attaching collar, so you will not need to cover this edge. You just attach your collar and use your collar to cover this point. So this is it. I've been able to join the flare and make it one. So for the wrap, for the belt, sorry, for the belt, we attach one belt here and one belt here. But for this place, you will just gently fold it in. So for this side, the side of the clothes, let me show you. For this side, you will just open it about 1 inch. It depends on where the person wants to pass the inner belts. Let's say the person wants the wrap to be on the side, so the person will pass. And if the person wants it on both sides, the person can open here and also open the other side. So let me show you what the frills actually look like down. So this is what the frills looks like. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. I've not been able to fix the belt and tighten it. So like I said, I added, let me show you, I added lace to, this is one side of it. You see, I added lace to one side. Like I added lace to it. So if you're seeing fabric, like the Ankara fabric, you're also seeing lace too. So that it will not just look like the up has lace, so the downside needs to have lace. Any other edges, you have to weave it. So I'll be attaching the belt and putting the sleeve to show you what the final look actually looks like. We have successfully created a wrap dress with a flounce that not only looks amazing but also fit perfectly. Remember to take your time with each steps and don't be afraid to experiment with different fabrics and colors to make your own dress. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to check out my other sewing videos and also leave a comment about what you'd like to learn next. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.